listen, when it comes to uh making an OC or making your own VTuber instead of using pre-made, um you might think you like your first design and then you realize, oh, I want to upgrade, which is all right. I've seen many of people do that. I would just say, do not ball out. There are plenty, I mean plenty of things I'd be seeing, especially on Twitch, where people spend like $6,000, which I'm like, why are you spending $6,000 on a model, right? $6,000 for their and yeah, people could be like, well, it's their money, they can do with it. This is, let me make my point. They spend $6,000 on their model, and then they're like, actually, I'm going through something. I'm willing to sell my e-dot for like 5,000. It comes with everything. When part of the creative process is making the model for you, right? And that's like, you know, that's part of the fun with it, right? So I would say is like, first figure out what you want for your model, right? That's part of the fun part, is like deciding what you even want your model to be. Because like, as you see, this is my custom model. I like her, but I also realized like there's some things I want to change about her. But I didn't ball out on her because I kind of wanted to figure out what I was gonna be about, right? She was more of a princess vibe. This vibe kind of gets villainous, low-key. And then we kind of decided that I wanted to become a villainous, so now we had to change it. Well, you, for example, mentioned Sukino's model. It's 100 sounds like hop. It does, right? But even she got flack, right? It sounds like hot buns. And she still gets flack because it's not customizable enough, and she's here trying to make it more customizable. Actually, it's more than 120. I think it's like 140. I think on Etsy it's like 140. Ko-fi is like 135. VJ, it really all depends, but it's like, let's just say it's 120 just to be nice, right? For me, that's for pre-made. That's a bit too much because like I like, for one, I saw way too many people get it. And yes, a lot of people can have the same model. That's not the problem. Because a lot of people have the same model, that's actually a plus, because everyone's getting popular using the same model, because it's like, oh, you're using the Sukino model. And it's a lovely looking model, right? So it's like, oh, Sukino model. You recognize it. And everyone's gonna click on you and be like, oh, you have a pretty model. The problem I was like, it's just like, it's not me. If you create a custom model, they can't do much more in pricing than her. Yeah. But the thing is, so the base is 120, 130, 140, whatever, right? Then you have to spend another 50 to customize her more to your liking. It's 50 to 75, right? So you have to spend basically $200 on a pre-made, but you don't have merch, commercial rights, XYZ, right? With my model, I have commercial rights to it, because it was like an experimental design. So I have commercial rights to her. I use pre-mades for my chat because we've been checking on what's been working and what hasn't been working for like growth on Twitch. And the growth on Twitch, when I use a more what's it called? A more pre-made model that is better rigged, because this rig is not it's fast rigging. And don't conflate that to the artist, right? So the art is beautiful, but the rigging is not what people want. Hello, Damon. Anywho, so everyone's always coming at the rigging, right? They're always like twitchy model XYZ, so they're always clicking off or coming at me for the model. We started using pre-mades because everyone's like, oh my goodness, this has better rigging. Oh my goodness, she looks so much prettier. And everyone's more likely to like start coming in. And some people don't care about the model, they like the personality. Because I have kind of changed my personality in a sense, not change it, but made it more over the top. So back then I used to be a princess, right? And now I'm a villain. So I'd be like, hey peasants, what you said brokey, X1. I'm more over the top now. So like I'd be like, oh, where's my dono at? Like I don't see a $50 drop right now. It's giving brokey vibes. Like, you know, like and so people like to be aggressive. Um oh shit, I don't even know what you're saying. So it's something that people are more inclined to see the chaos going on. Not everyone's gonna enjoy it, obviously, because they're gonna think I'm a spoiled brat for being like, oh my goodness, I can't believe she's asking for donations. It's part of the stick. Not everyone's gonna read it. So but when it comes to models, what I suggest, I don't suggest pre-mates for everyone, honestly. But if you do, there are free ones you could get. I don't really recommend the free ones, low key, because I don't really vibe with them. But I do the like VTube has free like built-in free ones. But you can get like really cheap pre-mades. You just have to really go around and look for them. But they're on certain sites or use certain methods of payment that I can't get access to sometimes. So I'm barred from them. But yeah, sometimes you can wait for sales. But yeah, I unfortunately always be losing out. But yeah, I do have a few pre-mains right now that my chat has helped me with. So I'm not gonna show them right now, but if you see me on stream, I be using pre-mades because it has better tracking and people enjoy it, and it fits my voice more currently. So yeah, like I have a Garu, so I'd be like, oh my goodness, what you guys talking about, chat? It's giving fake fan energy. And I have like just like a maid and nurse or whatever. Like I have quite a few ones, so we get to like make streams out of them and like customize it depending on what stream it is. It just really all depends. So, but with customization, the reason why the Tsukima one is super popular is because you can really customize a lot. And I think it's cool that like there are certain customizable models that you can do so much with, but it's just like it really depends. It's just like, what do you really want from your model? Like, what are you looking for? Because there's just some people who just use like, they don't really need all those outfits, or they don't even know how to mess with all those toggles. They prefer not to have so many toggles, and they just want a basic model. So yeah, like yeah. So yeah, what are your thoughts, chat? Let me know. I think that pretty much covers it. But yeah, I think honestly, you don't really need the brand recognition like the top V Shoujo, not V Shoujo. I just have V Shoujo because we were doing V Shoujo. Like the top corporate indie people be using. You could just use like someone who is still going up their way. You could get models from them, or just use pre-mades, or just like start from somewhere. Honestly, people should be using PNGs and that works too. So yeah, it really just all depends because it's personality, but it's like personality, but I understand that sometimes the art also helps with getting people to come in because they're like, oh wow, that's pretty art. So yeah, that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts, chat? Thank you and have a great one. It's your girl JJ signing out. Bye.